Hi everyone, my name is Frankie, and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 162, and it's June 11th, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1958 musical film South Pacific. Now, in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before, and then I take that movie's movie poster and I place it to the side of me. I do this because, well, I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying that, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1958 musical film movie poster to South Pacific. Now here we see a movie poster that's broken up into 3 different images. And from what I'm getting alone is, from this movie poster, is that it takes place in the South Pacific. I could be wrong, but, there's a bunch of stuff. I'm feeling it's a love story. I mean, you see a guy and a girl, you see some other people, but, love story in the South Pacific. Alright, that's what I'm going to go with. Looks pretty interesting. Can't wait to sit down and watch the 1958 musical film, South Pacific. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch the 1958 musical film, South Pacific. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching South Pacific, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the movie. But I don't go in great detail about the film. You see, I try to tell you very little as possible. Why? Because I really don't want to ruin a really great film for your viewing pleasure. And I want you to participate in a Movie a Day Challenge and watch each film with me as I go along. So there'll be no spoilers, and there'll be nothing about the plot of the film itself. Why? Because I really want you to enjoy this film, even though we know that the plot is probably about the South Pacific. Now, I'm going to go ahead and watch the 1958 musical film, South Pacific, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1958 musical film South Pacific, a Rodgers and Hammerstein's musical, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that this is a good musical. I mean, it doesn't go all over the top with music and set productions and blah blah blah, but the film in itself is quite good, and the music does go with the film. The acting, however, it's okay. Nothing really to, talk about or complain about. It's just an okay to / good musical film. I really liked it though, and I definitely think it's worth watching for a Movie a Day Challenge, if you haven't already seen the 1958 musical, South Pacific. Now, would I recommend South Pacific to a family or friend? Yeah, I would. It's a good musical to watch. It's more on the classic style of, Rodgers and Hammerstein's films, which will be playing all week. And since I haven't seen any of them, wait until you hear what's for tomorrow. Would I watch South Pacific again? Yeah, I'll give it another go. It's a good film. And, it's alright. It's cool. It's really nothing really to complain about it. It's a really nice film to just sit down and watch. And some of the lyrics of the film will get stuck in your head, and you'll probably want to annoy somebody with just repeating it over and over again. But it's a good film. If you haven't seen it, go watch the 1958 musical film, South Pacific. Now, if you like today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video? Click it. Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen South Pacific, maybe you've seen it and didn't like it. Maybe you haven't seen it yet. You're going to go ahead and watch it after this film review. Whatever you do, come back and tell me about it in the comment box down below. Tell me down below. And as you're doing all that, why don't you click that subscribe button? Subscribe to a Movie a Day Challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 163 of a Movie a Day Challenge, and I'll be watching the 1956 musical film Rodgers and Hammerstein's Carousel. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for the 1956 musical film Rodgers and Hammerstein's Carousel. I will see you tomorrow.